Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number BF157M. The BF157M, I don't really think the M version is referenced anywhere in the catalog. Although there are references to it out in the wide world, I just don't know what the M version actually refers to, except I know it refers to this not unheard of, although somewhat unusual, 8.5-inch center to center. When we order this from Rockwood as a BF157M, they certainly understand we want 8.5-inch center. They will ship the order by calling it a BF159. That's like a 14-inch center, so they're probably pricing it on the larger size and then doing the custom work to customize this into a 8.5-inch center. Don't know why. There's very likely a manufacturer of aluminum storefront that said, you know what, some people use 8, some people use 10, some people use 9, let's use 8.5. Okay. Who knows, or it could have been for a requirement of the project. This client ordered an 8.5-inch center to center. Okay, great, that's what this is, 8.5-inch. Call it BF157M, call it a modified BF159. That means also that this is barrier free, meaning that it has a substantial clearance from the face of the door to the back of the pull handle, which is going to be 2.5 inch. This bar is 1 inch diameter, which means that it's going to be 3.5 inch overall. From the outside of the pull handle to the outside of the offset, you know, you're pushing about 4 inch. What that's going to be. Let me put it here and see if I can measure it a little more accurately. Yeah, it's going to be every bit of about 4 inch. Okay, it's this is in the 628 finish, which is solid. This happens to be solid aluminum. The part number infers that it is. If there was a T in the part number, it would be tubular or a hollow tube. So this is going to be solid bar stock aluminum. This is in a clear anodized finish. This client ordered a set of them back to back with a Type 16 mount. So what we have here is this. We've got an exterior that has a drilled and tapped hole. A Type 16, forgive me, this is Type 16 HD. That means that that hole is 5/16 18 thread. And the bolts will just thread into the exterior. Here are the bolts. That's a 5/16 thread, 5/16 18 thread. Yeah, 5/16 18. With the HD means that it's 5/16 versus 1/4 inch. The Type 16 means that it's a double cone head. So you'll have 4 set screws that are going to go right in the back. So that's going to set over your double cone head. Then you're going to run your set screws and tighten that down. I would very much recommend an HD mount every single time to give you the greater diameter bolt, because restaurants, bars, heavy applications, we sell 1/4 20 bolts all the time. And the 1/4 20 bolts, they're probably just a grade 2 bolt, very mild, nothing very special about it. So those bolts get broken constantly, although we don't sell a lot of 5/16s, and we very rarely sell any that are 3/8. So always upgrade your mounting package if you can, because it will save you trouble in the long run, in my experience. This bolt can be purchased separately. Let's see. To look up that part number for the bolt. That part number is an SP1057. So if you did need this, you would be ordering an SP1057. If you needed the set screws, you'd be ordering an SP1026. So all these parts can be purchased. So just to demonstrate quickly, going to be lots of different mount types available for this. You know, single cone head through bolt itself, concealed mount. You know, and now you really get the picture, right? This is all going to go through your door. You're just going to bring that together just like that. Okay, now you're going to put your set screws in there. You're going to lock it in place. Okay, that's easy. Now the SP157 series pull handle, pardon me, the BF157, that can be ordered in different base materials. That can be ordered in different finishes, certainly. So to conclude the information below, 90-degree barrier-free, that's your BF. The manufacturer is saying that this clearance from the face of the door to the back side of the handle will comply with barrier-free requirements. 1-inch diameter, 8.5-inch center to center, 3.5 projection, 2.5 clearance, 9.5 overall. Clear anodized aluminum is the material. There is a link below this video to a document called Template that will give you the dimensional properties. It does not have the M variant here. We've discussed that that's an unusual. There is then the mounting options that will show you different mounts, just to give you an idea of what they look like. And you'll be able to pull up, or you'll be able to order the pull handles based on the mount type as it pertains or as it relates to your application, and that document is there. Product brochure. So that's going to talk about the fact that there is a BF 156 through 159 series. The only thing that changes really is the center to center. Materials: aluminum, brass, bronze, stainless steel. You can do, in terms of finishes, practically any finish that the base material will permit can be done by Rockwood. That's just the bottom line. If you're doing aluminum, any anodized finish. If you're doing stainless steel, polished and satin and powder coated finishes over it. Brass is going to take your brasses, your chromes, your nickels, satin and polished. Your bronze-based material is going to be your variants of bronze, polished, satin, oil rubbed. Other derivatives of all of that can be done on a bronze-based material. On that stainless, you can do a 316 stainless. So if this is going to be an extremely coastal environment and you want to really ramp up the caliber of the stainless, you'll go from 304 to 316. Powder coating, white, red, black, they will definitely do that. They're going to powder coat stainless, just so that you know. They can do an antimicrobial coating, even though I don't... Oh, they do. Sure, MS. The antimicrobial coating would be really great because it retards the growth of algae, bacteria, fungus, mildew, things of that nature. In a hospital scenario, that's going to be standard practice to have an antimicrobial coating over it. Talks about options. Lots of options can be done on this. If your door thickness is other than 1 3/4, indicate that in the comment field, and we'll endeavor to get the factory to send the bolts at the right length, which they will. This will be 2 1/4 inch threaded length, because that would be for an 1 3/4 thick door. Okay. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Rockwood products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Where would you install these? Obviously, a door, probably double acting, that has an 8.5 inch center, or you want an 8.5 inch center, through bolted 1 3/4. You know, aluminum storefront is really where you're going to see this. To back-to-back mount a set of BF poles is pretty unusual. You'd have a BF pole with a push bar on the other side, but doesn't mean you have to have that. Okay. Any questions on this or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.